Hey everyone, Steven from Straight Fire Picks. We got best bets for Major League Baseball on Tuesday, June 7th, 2022. We're going to have MLB player props, run lines, over-unders, money lines here for you today. We're going to have 3 picks that I think are great value bets for this Tuesday Major League Baseball slate. As always, just want to thank you all for your continued support here on the channel. If you're new to the channel here today, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We are on the road to 6,000 subscribers. Reminder here at the channel, guys, that we are now partnered with PrizePicks, so be sure to use our code SFP for a 100% deposit match and your first deposit up to $100 on PrizePicks. You can also use one of our links that we have down below in the comment section and in the description. Really, it's a great app, guys. They specialize in player props and things of that nature. You can bet on just about anything on PrizePicks. Highly recommend it to all of you guys. It is a lot of fun to use. You can put multiple picks into an entry to win a lot of money. Like I said, use our code SFP for that 100% deposit match, or one of our links down below that we have down below. Like I said, it's a free $100. Be sure to also check out our community Discord page as well. It's a great place to connect with our community and to get new ideas for bets. We'll have a link down in the comment section and in the description for that. Be sure to also drop your favorite pick down below in the comment section. If you like your pick included in our comment capper section, just be sure to put a star or an asterisk next to your pick, and we'll include your pick in the video if it hits. Okay, now a quick shout out to our Straight Fire MVPs. So as always, you can see this beautiful list here running beside me. We are at our normal setup today, so I could give a proper shout out. Beautiful list of all these people here that signed up to be Straight Fire MVPs. If you guys are interested in becoming a Straight Fire MVP, there is a join button down below. We'll also have a link down in the comment section and in the description. Great way to support the stream and what we do here at the channel. It's just $3.99 per month. You get a badge next to your name, some custom emojis, a roll color in our Discord, stuff like that. Shout outs in our videos. Like I said, just a great way to support the stream. Appreciate all of you that have signed up. It really does mean a lot. Appreciate all of the support. Okay, now let's dive right into the results from the previous episode. So we got another 2-0 sweep. We brought out the brooms again. We are on an 18-5 run in baseball, our 8th straight winning day. We love to see that. Let's get into our comment cappers though. First, we had Kevin Brown calling the New York Mets money line. I believe they're going to win, so I'm calling this a little bit early. They're up 5-1 late in the game, but so we're giving the call out on that, so hopefully they win. And then we had He Who's Back calling the Red Sox Angels. First 5 innings, under 5 runs, was able to cash that. Then we had Magic Man calling the Astros Mariners Yurfie. Yes, run first inning. And the over 1.5 runs in the first inning as well. He played both and cash bowls. So great call outs there from all of our comment cappers. As far as the stream results, like I said, we got the 2-0 sweep. We were able to cash the Jose Altuve over 1.5 bases. He led off the game with a home run, made it easy on us, no sweat there. And then we also cashed the NRFI no-run first inning in the Red Sox-Angels game. Pretty easy on that as well. Nothing too scary to sweat on that one. And then our third pick got voided, the Guardians money line, so not a lot we could do about that. We're going to get back after today, guys. Like I said, we're on an 18-5 run here in baseball. 8 straight winning days. Let's keep it going here today. Let's make it 9. So let's get right into our picks here. And number 1. We are going with Bryce Harper over 1.5 bases here for the Philadelphia Phillies. Odds to be determined. Should be plus odds here, or very close to it. Minus 105, plus 105, something like that. It's usually what these are. Bryce Harper here, 11 out of his last 20 to this line. 9 out of his last 14 to this line on the road, which obviously we do like to see that. He's hitting .315 off of righties, which is the matchup he's drawn here today with Alexander. Who's making just his second career start, so obviously like to see that. And Harper hits the ball great on the road in particular. His splits on the road are absolutely terrific. He's hitting .372 on the road. This game will be up in Milwaukee, which we like to see that. He's got 18 extra base hits in those road games as well, and that's in just 23 games. So it's almost averaging 1 extra base hit per road game, which is insane. That'll cash your line right there. Just need one of those or 2 hits. So I think this is high probability, guys. I think this is a great matchup here with the Brewers. A nice home run friendly park as well. They rank 7th best as far as home run parks, which we like to see that. So you could definitely hit a homer in Milwaukee. You don't have to worry about rain or none of those conditions. You could definitely get home runs. This season, it's tied for 10th in places to hit a home run based on park factors. So 7th was in an article that I read from Bleacher Report. It is from 2014, but still very applicable today. Very good place to hit a home run. So Obviously, Harper always a great candidate to do that. That's a very big part of his game. He can hit the ball out of the park at any point, and particularly on the road, he does that, which I love that, obviously, here. He's hitting 336 also at night versus 241 during the daytime. So his night splits are also terrific. This game going to start at 8 o'clock Central Time, or 8 o'clock Eastern Time. I believe it's 7 o'clock Central Time. I get my time zones mixed up. But it is a night game, so we do like to see that as well. Alexander here making his second career start. He actually didn't pitch too bad in his first start. Gave up 2 earned runs over 7 innings. But he posted a 1.43 whip, and that's a little bit high, and a 280 batting average. So I definitely think he's, for sure hittable here. A guy like Harper could definitely get to this guy. Like I said, he hits righties pretty well, and I think he can get to Alexander. Brewers do have the 10th best bullpen with an ERA of 3.48, so that's a little bit concerning as we get later into the game. But like I said, I think Harper will cash this line early, either by his second or his third at bat. So that's my call for him. I honestly think, like I said, with all the splits that he's got, I think he's in a great spot here to hit. Get at least a double or a homer. Possibly 2 hits. I like the double or the homer, though. I really think he's going to get that. This is not a bad game to target his home run prop, to be completely honest with you. He's coming off a game where, obviously, he hit a grand slam in that game against the Angels to tie that game up. So his bat is doing just fine right now. Absolutely love it there, guys, for our number 1 pick. We're going with Bryce Harper over 1.5 total bases here for the Philadelphia Phillies. Odds to be determined. Okay, and at number 2, we're going with the St. Louis Cardinals. First 5 innings, plus 0.5 run line here versus the Tampa Bay Rays at minus 110 odds. So I love the tie equity on this, guys. If this ends 0-0, we win the bet, which we'll like to see that. So here we got Dakota Hudson going to the mound for the Cardinals. He's 4-2 with a 2.96 ERA, 1.32 whip. That whip is a little bit high. Does have a 4.68 ERA on the road. So the split is obviously not great. But here's why I have some hope here for Dakota Hudson, guys. He's coming off a start against the Padres where he pitched 7 innings, gave up just 4 hits and 1 walk, and 1 earned run. So he pitched absolutely terrific in that game versus the San Diego Padres. And I think, honestly, he's been improving throughout the year. He got off to a little bit of a rough start this season, so that's why I kind of take, some of his numbers with a grain of salt. I think he does have it in him. I mean, he's been a really high-level pitcher in the past, and he's starting to get back to that, right? Last start was definitely big for me to see that. He has pitched well on the road this year as well. He has had a start in the road where he pitched 6 2/3 versus Cincinnati, gave up 0 earned runs. If he does anything like that, we automatically cash the bet. So he is very capable of doing it, and he's taking on a Rays offense here, guys. Honestly, it does not scare me offensively whatsoever. They haven't for a while, but particularly this year, they have not been very good offensively. They are 23rd in first 5 innings runs scored at home. Very notable there. And they're also tied for 7th worst overall in batting average at 231, and then hitting just 226 off of righties as well. So the splits off of righties aren't great. And I think, like I said, I think Hudson can get through this lineup fairly easily. He might give up 1 earned run, but I'm very confident the Cardinals are going to at least get 1 run, especially when you got bats like Goldschmidt and Arenado in the lineup. I think one of those guys could definitely get to Springs here on the other side, who is 1-2 with a 2.57 ERA and 6 starts. He hasn't been too bad either, honestly. He's been pretty solid for the Rays. He's got pretty good splits as well. But like I said, I really do just trust St. Louis's offense a lot more. They got a lot more pop in that lineup, top to bottom. They just have a lot more bats in that lineup that get to you. Obviously, Paul Goldschmidt is red hot right now. He can hit one out of the park at any point versus anybody. He's been absolutely crushing it. So I do love it there, guys. And the big thing here for me is the tie equity, right? This game could be, like I said, 0-0, and that's perfectly fine for us. We cash this bet, and you're getting even value on that for a team like the Cardinals here that honestly has such a dangerous lineup. And Dakota Hudson, very solid on the mound as well. Most of the time I'm going to roll with that. And particularly here in Tampa, not a lot of runs I think are going to be scored in this game at all. I think this could legitimately could be 0-0 after 5 innings. I could see that happening, or 1-1 or something like that. But I do like our probability of cashing this bet. So love it there, guys, for our number 2 pick. We're going with the St. Louis Cardinals, plus 0.5, first 5 innings run line here, versus the Tampa Bay Rays at minus 110 odds. Okay, and finally at number 3, we are going with the New York Mets, San Diego Padres. no run first inning, NRFI bet here at minus 118 odds. So guys, we got two pitchers here going to the mound that in my mind are very capable of getting this done on their own. Yu Darvish here going to the mound. He's 7-3 this season to the NRFI, so pretty solid overall. 4-3 with a 4.03 ERA on the season, which is okay, but he's got great home splits. This game is going to be in San Diego. He's 2-1 with a 1.71 ERA and a .68 whip at home. He's been absolutely terrific at home this season. And, obviously he's facing a very dangerous Mets lineup. It's definitely a concern. The Mets definitely can score a lot of runs. They have a very talented offense. But I do think Darvish here can get it done. Like I said, he's been very good at home this season. And this is not a batter-friendly park. This is another one that we talk about. This is more of a pitcher-friendly park. The Padres Park ranks 8th pitcher-friendly, 8th friendliest pitcher-friendly park, according to that 2014 Bleacher Report article that I've mentioned in the past. Like I said, very applicable still today. The Padres Park is still very difficult to hit home runs. Even though they did move the walls in, a few, about 10 feet or so, it's still a tough park to hit home runs, and still, you don't see a lot of runs at Petco Park in general. It's definitely more of a pitcher-friendly park, which we do like to see that. On the other side, though, here for the Mets, you got Taijuan Walker going to the mound. He's 7-1 to the NRFI this season, so it's very good. 3-1 with a 2.88 ERA on the season. 2-1 with a 2.81 ERA and a 1.17 whip on the road. So his splits are also very solid, and his NRFI obviously is very solid. He hasn't given up a lot of runs early on in games. To me, he's very capable of getting this done as well. He's been very good. And the Padres offense doesn't scare me at all. The Padres are not the one I'm worried about here at all. I don't think we'll have any problem there. The only question for me is obviously the Mets. The Mets offense, like I said, does scare me, but I think Darvish here can get this done. So far, in first inning runs, we kind of talked about the Mets being dangerous. They are 6th in first inning runs, but they're 12th in first inning runs on the road. So, a little yin and yang there. And then the Padres are 21st in first inning runs, 14th in first inning runs at home. So this really does come out to be about an average out, right in the middle there. Nothing too much to be worried about. Like I said, the Mets would scare me a little bit more. But like I said, I think we can get this done. No Fernando Tatis here for the Padres still. That's very significant for me. Obviously, he's the type of guy that can hit a solo home run, so taking him out of the lineup definitely improves our equity there. And we are getting even value here for this NRFI. So, do love it there, guys. For our number 3 pick, we're going with the New York Mets, San Diego Padres NRFI. No run first inning here at minus 118 odds. Okay, guys, that is going to do it for our picks. If you enjoyed the content, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We are on the road to 6,000 subscribers. Make sure you guys check out all of our social media links, our prize picks link, our SFP MVP link as well if you guys are interested in that. We also do sell merchandise at our website, straightfirepicks.com, if you guys are ever interested in that. We sell shirts, mugs, stuff like that, if you guys are ever interested in that kind of stuff. Been on a crazy run here in baseball, guys. 18-5 in our last 8 days of baseball. 8 straight winning days of Major League Baseball with 3 sweeps in there and 5 2-1 days, I believe. So we had a very good run in baseball. Hoping we can keep that going for sure. Had a lot of plus value hits in there as well. We've been absolutely red hot to the bases bets. Those have been the hottest part about what's going on. I think I'd have to go back and check because I'm not specifically sure when I'm recording this. I'm going to go back and check the stats after, but I think it's like 9 out of 10 bases bets. 9 out of the last 10 that we've hit or something like that, or player props or something. So we've done very good in that department. I've done pretty good in the other departments as well, but that in particular, we've had a lot of success too. So hopefully Bryce Harper get this night started off right. That would be awesome. Just hit an early home run, make us feel good. That's what Altuve did yesterday. So hopefully that can happen again. But yeah, other than that, guys, that is going to do it for me. Let's get this 3-0 sweep here today. Let's cash your bets out as well. Let me know what you guys are playing down in the comments. Other than that, that's going to do it for me. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we will catch you all next time. Peace out.